boys and girls, I have a brand new activity for you today for our visual phonics since we finished our visual phonics poems, which I hope you continue to read those and practice them with your family and read them during your reading time because they are really helpful to your reading and your fluency and noticing those vowel patterns. This is a purple folder. Doesn't look that way on my screen, but it's purple. And it's out of your brand new material bag. And inside, there's a big stack of books. You're going to pick the book on the top, which is book number 1. So go ahead, get that out with a highlighter for today. That is what you need. Press pause, get that out, and have it ready, and press play when you are ready. So today, we're just going to go through and highlight these patterns and then read part of the book. So this is book 1, the long A pattern. So we know that A, I, 2 letters, grab them. They only make one sound. They say A. AY also says A, and the EIGH says A. This book is called Anne and Sam. I'm going to teach you this book, and then I want you to start reading it on your own. Okay, so here's our patterns that we're talking about today. And you are going to go through this page with me and highlight all of the A patterns that you see. So in the first word, AY, this is the word A, gray. Second word, AI, AO, tail. A, A's. Now I'm going to go pretty quickly. If I go too quickly for you, you are welcome to pause the video. A's, rays. Like a sound that a sheep makes. Sheep, kind of like a neigh. I think it's kind of like a neigh. Quail, quail. Air, air. A, day. A-O, trail. 8, 8. Daisies. This one's an oddball one, but that says daisies. So we have gray, tail, hay, nays, rays, quail, air, day, trail, 8, and daisies. So we're going to look for these words in the book. Uh-oh, mine went right through. May not be able to do that. I might just underline. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to underline the pattern so that it doesn't soak through the rest of my book. So you can grab a pencil, and we have the AY pattern, AI, and notice the symbol is above it. So to remind you that on each page we are reading, we're sounding it out with that A pattern. On page 5, remember, if I'm going too fast for you, just pause the video. We have our quail, and you can see a picture of that here. All right, I'm going to stop there on page 6. I'm going to go back to the beginning, and I'm going to read this. I want you can either watch the screen and read along with me, or you can follow along in your own book, whichever one feels better for you. Anne and Sam. Look for these words. 3. Anne has a gray horse with a black tail. The horse nibbles hay and neighs. Sam has a black mule with a tan tail. The mule nibbles hay and brays. That's the sound it makes. Anne and Sam rode up a trail. Anne stopped and picked 8 daisies. Sam watched a quail fly up into the air. Anne and Sam wished that they could ride all day. So that is the end of the book. There's some questions that we'll talk about tomorrow. So tomorrow we will reread this book and we'll answer some questions. So if you get a chance, I want you to practice reading it on your own today. If it's too hard, don't worry, we'll read it again tomorrow. But be looking for those A patterns in your own reading.